Alright, we're now going to export our animation out. To export it, we have to start over from frame 1. So start 1, end frame 60. And I should be able to see something like this happen. Also, I like to go into pose mode and hit A at this point. Then File, Export, Autodesk Wavefront Object. Okay, down below I have a few things. Include animations on. And I'm going to be using the FBX. Here, I'm going to put this in the assets directory and put it right here. And hit export. Now in the Unity game engine, let's see what we have. I'm going to pretty much start over as far as the initialization and setup process goes, because it's very important to know how to set this up from scratch. Oops, I don't want to open Mudbox up. Let's close that out. Anytime I double click any OBJ, it'll open it in Mudbox. It's a nice feature of Mudbox, by the way. So here under project I have the wooden mannequin, and I'm just going to get rid of any animation on it so we can start over from scratch. In the animation compression it says keyframe reduction. I'm going to put that to off. That way it doesn't, I have the keyframes I want. I don't want to eliminate keyframes. Here I'm going to hit plus and plus. And we're going to name these Wave 1 and Wave 2. Wave 2 happens at a certain time, and Wave 1 happens at a certain time. So Wave 1 happens between 1 and 30. And then Wave 2 happens between 31 and 60. Alright, good. Now, if you want to be safe with things, we will delete this one up here and redrag out the wooden mannequin doll. The reason I do that is anytime I add a second set of animation to things, I like to, that might be me goofing around with code or something, you're going to see that a lot. But anytime you see the message losing prefab, you pretty much know that there's no shared link between this one and this one anymore, and you have to re-initialize the base. So here, I now have this, which has the two animations, Wave 1 and Wave 2, and up here, I have Wave 1 and Wave 2. If I hit play, what happens? Boom. And then he wants to raise his arm up, but doesn't. Okay? Well, I'm going to put in some blind faith here and say that the animation is there because he has started to raise the arm up. In fact. So, I'm going to check off play automatically, and then in the next video we're going to write some code to tell him to raise his other arm. In fact, we're going to write some code to tell him to raise either this arm or this arm. So that's in the next video. And this is the initialization setup. Make sure you uncheck play before you hit play automatically. Anytime that you're in a state of play, it will not update. Okay? So always uncheck that to make sure it's not playing before you make any changes over here, in other words. Alright, let's go on to the next video.